All right. Good afternoon. Good morning, everybody. This is another episode of Shave and Haircut. I'm your host, Kenneth Tramble, and today we got a very special guest today. Okay, and his name is Chief Reggie Brown. How you doing there, Mr. Brown?
I'm doing good, sir. Doing good. A pleasure to be here, and it's an honor.
Tell us a little bit something about yourself there, Chief.
Well, I'm sure for those who don't know, I come from a background in law enforcement, Monroe Police Department over nearly 20 plus years. I had the opportunity to serve as the interim police chief, and currently I'm with the OSC of Washita, heading a youth program, um, through the Department of Labor as the SOAR director. It's this program, man, is just amazing. It is the first of its kind in the state where it focuses on reentry, and what reentry is, for those of you that don't know, it's for individuals who are incarcerated and then they are released back into the community, and so they have a plethora of you know things that are, well, I'll say challenges that they face, that they need help with, such as education and training, certain trades to be able to get jobs and things of that nature. So just some direction that is needed in order for them to be able to not reoffend. And so this program, the SOAR program, focuses on individuals, young men and women, 15 to 18 years of age, and those who are justice involved and non-justice involved. So we don't want to leave those who need help and need resources. We don't want to leave them out as well. And so we do have a percentage of our slots, which is at 100. That's our capacity. So we do have about a 35% capacity for those who are non-justice involved as well. And so we offer job skills training, life skills training, industrialized certifications for those who are interested in getting certain certifications in certain areas, or I guess you can say disciplines within the workforce that they're interested in. We try to assist them in that. We also, partner with several employers across Washita Parish to be able to offer a $12 an hour workforce experience for these young men and women. And so when they come into our program, these employers can interview them, just like they're out on their own and applying for a job. They can conduct interviews with them, and then they can offer them employment, and they go through the exact same process as any other person that would be hired. The only thing that is different is that we are paying their salary.
Wait, hold on. You? So OIC. So if I had a business
hmm
and I needed, you would pay their salary.
Yes, up to 200 hours.
Wow.
Up to 200 hours, and the concept is that we get them the experience. Say, for instance, someone wants to be working construction. If we don't have a partnership with a construction company or DOTD or something like that, we go out and we seek those partnerships. We allow that individual to apply, go through an interview, and if they offer them employment, then we will pay their salary up to 200 hours. And the concept is for the employer to see that, hey, this person here has potential. They show up for work on time. They're well dressed. Their attitude is something that could be an asset to their organization. And when we finish retainment, we're hoping that they retain that employee for long-term employment. And so that is our focus. That is our goal with the SOAR program.
Man, that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I've never heard of an employee that actually pays a salary for a kid. So, is there any other kids that like past 18? Can you only stop at 18 or?
Yeah, right now we stop at 18. This uh, grant or this program focuses more on juveniles. It historically has focused on adult reentry,
Okay.
which is 18 and older. And so we're working with our national office. We're one of about 30 plus affiliates across the country that are under the OIC of America's umbrella. And so they're working on more of a um, model to where we can offer long-term training in a variety or plethora of industrialized workforce disciplines, such as welding, such as HVAC, such as manufacturing, um, whatever is out there that is in demand. We want to be able to offer that to the underserved community here in Washington.
That is awesome. So you have 100 kids, right?
Mhm.
So have we have any reservation going on, or what's our percentage for as our kids being successful once they get into the program?
Very minimal. Normally, you want to stay uh, under a 10% recidivism rate. We're at about a 2%
Awesome,
recidivism
awesome,
rate.
awesome.
And so that lets us know that our program is effective. And it's all about the people that you employ. Um, uh, they can't look at this as a job. They have to look at this as a calling. And so, having a staff that is committed, dedicated, who understands the challenges of the environment that the environment puts upon our youth, coming from broken homes. May have a parent. We have a lot of, I would say, out of the 100 young men and women that we have in our program, about 80% are in a single parent home.
Hmm.
And uh, probably close to that has a parent who's been incarcerated.
Hmm.
And so we're trying to break that chain, break that cycle, and we're using education and training and mentorship, uh, and employment as a means to help them break that chain and break that cycle. And so, in doing so, my motto has always been, even during my law enforcement days, is as an educated community is a safer community. And
Absolutely.
so, what that means is that what we're doing helps reduce crime. And so
Absolutely.
that's why it's so important with you with DMAC. I mean, you started that program because you saw a need for the kids, to be have a positive impact to be put upon them, and so that program has been just iconic in this area and across the state,
Yes, sir.
as well. And so, being able for you to, be a part of this program now, I think brings so much more value to what we do. So we appreciate you
Thank you,
being a
thank
part of
you,
our team.
thank you. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to showcase my skills and allow me to help these kids even further. Do you have any plans for the future for us?
Absolutely. OIC offers so many programs. We've been around for about 45 years, providing, job skills and life skills training, HISET, formerly known as GED, as well as CNA and CMA certifications in the medical field. And we're working on, a partnership with a local educational institution, which we won't share just yet
Okay, okay.
until the ink is dry. But that partnership will help us to provide uh, just so much more uh, opportunities for certifications to our underserved communities. And so we're looking at expanding in the near future, whether it's attaining a larger facility that accompanies and will accommodate our vision for OIC of Washington. We're currently accepting HISET, or formerly known as GED, applications at our Dunlop location, 3710 Dunlop, and the phone number there is 325-1678. Also at that location, we're accepting applications for certified medical assistant, certified nursing assistant as well at the same number, which is 325-1678. And I believe Ms. White, she will be able to assist, the individuals there with, the steps and to being able to, fill out an
Yeah.
application and enroll.
So how would I get in touch with OIC Soar?
Well, you can contact 325 16. I'm sorry, 322-5615. That is at our Richwood campus. We have
Okay.
two campuses. We
Okay.
have
Oh,
one,
okay. Okay.
yeah, we have one
All right.
on Dunlop. We have another in Richwood, which is 2833 Robinson Road in Richwood, Louisiana. And you can contact 318-372-7461. And we'll be more than happy to, walk you through the process.
Anything else you want to leave in closing there, sir?
Listen, you know, again, we're here because we care at the end of the day. We care. You and I both have been in law enforcement for over 20 years, and we've pulled up on calls to where, we've seen young men lose their lives. And, just the heartbreak and destruction that it has on a family, it has on their loved ones, their brothers, sisters, you know, a child. And, we oftentimes overlook, what we call PTSD. A child can have PTSD because of a traumatic situation, such as seeing their dad get killed, in a shooting, and what have you. And so how that affects his mental, uh, health over the years. And so we have to look at all of it. It's not just, mentorship, but we have to bring in other professions and other disciplines, and we have to act as an engine. Everybody has operate as their own individual part, but collectively we serve the entire engine. We serve the entire body, the entire person. We have to bring in our faith-based community, because when we talk about mental health, we talk about influencing behavior. Our faith-based community plays a huge part and a huge role in that. And so we've employed the help of our faith-based community. Greater Realness has been a huge a part with helping with our young men and women. Green Baptist Church as well, Pleasant Green Baptist Church here in Richwood. And so, and also, there's another one. I don't want to leave him out.
Talking about Bishop Looney's church.
Bishop
Yes.
Looney, but Pastor John Russell's church
Yes.
as
Yes.
well.
Absolutely.
And so, he's been a huge part of this as well. So, anybody that wants to partner with us, whether they're an employer, whether they're faith-based, whether they're community activists, hey, all hands on deck. All hands on deck.
It takes everybody.
Takes a village.
Mr. Brown, I really thank you for coming in and talking to me on Shaving and Haircut, man. I
Absolutely.
appreciate it very much. This has been my 15th podcast I've done, and this is getting great and better every time I have guests on. As I always say in closing, quit yelling at your kids at night, expecting them to sleep great. Quit yelling at your kids before they go to school, expecting them to do great in school. Speak love, speak faith, speak success, speak honor. At the end of the day, listen to your kids. Thank you for tuning in.